Running a business in Pakistan shouldn't feel chaotic. 82% of Pakistani SMBs manage their businesses on Excel or notebooks or via WhatsApp. GrowEasy fixes all of this. Excel errors and broken formula, script files, manual entry mistakes, 47 different sheets versions, one dashboard replaces all of it. Stockouts and phantom inventories. If you are selling on Daraz, Shopify, Amazon, WooCommerce, we got you covered. We can integrate with these platforms, and you don't need to check separate files to get the inventory details or anything else you want to have. All your business need will be fulfilled in one place. From a single invoice to full multi-channel operations, Grow Easy scales with you. No per feature pricing, core is always free. Smart inventory, professional invoicing, FBR tech certificates, expense tracking, profit and loss, financial reports, inventory snapshots, bulk CVC imports, team and accountant access, AI insights and assistance. Either you are a retail and wholesaler or you are selling online on Amazon, Shopify, Daraz, or WooCommerce or any other platform. Are you a freelancer or in services business? You a startup or an NGO? You can have visibility, donor grant tracking, expense management, tax certificate without expensive software. 82% of Pakistani SMBs lack proper tools, and our core services are free and always will be free. So you can start free by registering. You can simply make your account. You have to agree the terms and services, choose your plan, and in one click you can create your account. Once you created your account, you can log in using your email ID and the password. This is very simple. When you create an account, there is an onboarding. You just go to setting, set your company name, address, and phone number, and tax ID if you have, NTN number if you are registered, and the seller tax registration number if you have. If you are selling in Pakistan, you can select rupees, or if you are selling in any other currency, you can use that currency. Once you click update your profile, your information will be saved. And then the second step, add your first product. Create an inventory item to start selling. Now can list single product and you can import bulk. Now we will add a simple bread and test product. You can generate your own unique product code. These are very helpful for the Shopify, Amazon, and other similar online platforms when you need this unique product code. You can not only create them here, but you can use them for as much as you like and forever. This is our current stock and minimum stock you can set, and the location and the price and the selling price. For example, if you select this 90, selling price is low and you add product won't be added because the selling price cannot be low. Now we are adding again because by mistake we selected the wrong price. The cost price, and now the selling price must be greater than the cost price. If you are selling in pieces or weight or volume or length, you can select. This item will be in pieces, so the pieces will be selected. And this is a perishable item, so we'll put expiry date for that. It's expiring on 4 April 2026. Lot number if you have, and then description if you want. Otherwise, you can simply click on add product and product will be added. After adding a product, right now you can see the product has been added. If you want to remove, you can remove the product. If you want to adjust, you can adjust the product, adjust anything. Regarding bulk import, when you click on bulk import, there is a section to download the sample CSV. You can download sample, and as per this sample, you can add your inventory. If you have a lot of items, you can add your lot of items here, and everything will be uploaded. Now we have this one product. We add one more product, which is oil, and oil one, and the barcode is this, and this is food, 1 liter Sufi oil. Current stock we have 50, so we can say that should be 20, and cost is 80 per kg, and our selling price is 520. Supplier Sufi. Wait, no. And save your sheet. Then you can choose that file. This was my file, and now you can see this is a preview of the items showing first two rows, two products imported. View inventory. So these are the products you can add via bulk import. If you have more items than these two items, so there were a lot of items. 873 products are added and 108 products are failed. These lines are failed. You can see them, the fail lines, and you can remove them. And now you know what items have been added and what item is not. When you click view inventory, you will see that 876 items are there, and similar they are reflecting on the dashboard. Still you didn't make any sale. Let's make a sale, and see here you got two expiry products alerts. One is expiring on 15 April and one is very near. So you can do something about them, and the reorder level here, these products need to be reordered because they are less than the cushion stock. These are your dead stock. There must be zero items in them, because if some item is not making any sale, it is the loss of your business. So every item must make a sale at least in 90 days to stay away from this box. Now you can click on new invoice and just enter your name, your client name, or if you want to manage the database for CRM to start any campaign automatically, you can manage your CRM here. Also, this client detail will be added, and you can have this kind of view. You have the product name and the SKU number, the price, the stock available, and this yellow sign is telling you that this item is low in stock and need to be replenished. You can add any item by click on adding invoice. You can have list of items to add, or you can have a grid of items to see what you need, or you can simply search here in this quick bar. For example, we added oil, so I can just simply by typing I can get that. The tax rate, this is configurable tax. You can use your tax rates, whatever tax rate you want to implement on that invoice, you can do that. And any discount you want to implement, you can give the discount. And delivery charges, if any, you can put that. For example, we have this delivery charges, and we have this 1% discount and 17% tax. And if you have any notes, or if you have anything, if it's a cash or whatever, you can just simply do that. If you have a logo you want to put, just give it your logo, and the logo will be updated automatically. So when you create an invoice, this kind of invoice will be generated. This invoice is the preview. You have all the details, bill to, from, invoice number, your company name will be here, your logo, and all the invoice detail and the subtotal. And most important, you can verify and pay via this. Your company name can be here, and your other details you can use custom footer and anything you like. Once you click the download, invoice will be downloaded automatically, and you can pay via. And there is a nano printer where you can have this kind of receipt as well if you like. So now we created an invoice. We will go back and we'll see that how it looked like. Now this is the revenue generated from that invoice, and this is the profit, and this is our tax liability we collected from the customer, and the same will be reflected in the invoices. This is the invoice we just created. You can view the detail of that invoice by clicking that. You can download from here, or you can download from here. This is one invoice you made in this month, and this is the total value. It is also showing here, and the profit. This is actually the cost of goods sold. This is not just simple profit. This is the cost of goods sold. Now you made a movement. You can check your stock movement here. You can see this is the initial stock you added, and this is the sale you made it via invoice. So this is item wise and SKU wise mapped. You want to see the all products, you can see all products. If you want to find anything, you can do that. And now that we collected some text, we can generate a text certificate as well. Select from date, select to date from and to, and then you can add the invoices list. If you don't want to include the invoices list, you can leave this box unchecked and then click on generate PDF. But I want to include my all invoice details. Since I created only one invoice, so there will be only one invoice. When I click generate PDF, there is the tax collection certificate. This is my company name and this is my address. This is the tax ID I put. So it will be shown here. This is my tax certificate number, shown state, and income tax ordinance 2001. Certified that the total tax collected from customers during the above period is as follows. This is your total taxable sale. This is your total tax collected and the detail of your invoices. So now we have created the invoice, tax certificate, and we've seen the stock movement. We can see how our inventory is doing. These are our star products. These are make high margin and high sales. We still do not record any cash cow or question mark. And these are the products we must consider removing. And this is the turnover for the last 6 months. So since this is the new account, so we don't have any data yet. So your last 6 month revenue will be reflected here also. If you have a team member and you want to invite them, you can invite your team member by using this option. Either you can give them assistant access or you can give them accountant access. Assistant can manage your inventory, invoices, and purchase orders, but in accountant cannot do that. Accountant can only view your reports, your sales report. They can view, they can see your dashboards, they can see your total inventory snapshot, and they can see your expenses, profit and loss statement, but they cannot manage your business. If you have an expense, you can add that expense. For example, if you have rent for your office, and this is, for example, 25,000 and 2,000 is the tax, and this is utility expense you have to pay on this day. April rent, office, air expense, it will be added. And now we have purchase orders. I will tell you how you can create a purchase order in one single click, and then you can send email to your supplier. So you will never lose a purchase order in your inbox. Okay, for creating a purchase order, we need a supplier. So first we will add a supplier. Supplier name, any name you can like, supplier, whatever the tax ID if you have, the email, any number, any address or the payment terms. Okay, so this is net 30. Bank details, if you have, you can put it there and then save vendor. This is the vendor ID will be used for anything. So we did not make any purchase yet, so we must make a purchase now. As you can see, there is no purchase order yet. Okay, we can create our first purchase order. Now we have the supplier, and this is the date we are creating PO. And this is the expected date. For example, after 1 week, the supplier will deliver the item. So, for example, if we know the item, we can simply control F and it will be there. Or any more items you have, you want to add, you can add. And after adding the item, you can add selected, you can change the quantity, even you can change the price here because you are just purchasing, maybe the price is down now, you are getting in 180, and it will automatically reflect in your cost of goods sold, so we don't need to calculate anything manually. So this is, we are normally buying 64 rupees and now it's only 46 rupees. We just created a PO. This is the supplier detail and this is the purchase order number and delivery method, and these are your two products. This is the product code and this is the SKU, supplier, the quantity you ordered, the price you agreed upon, and now you can download that PO. You can interact with this QR code, you can scan and pay. Also, you can send email. This will open your email client. If you have one, it will send an email. And you can view all the POs. Look, the PO you created is here, but this is not yet received. This is the pending PO. So the supplier will come and they will deliver the goods. Once they deliver, you will inspect and then you receive this PO. Okay, so now we got the goods and we are going to receive the PO. This is how it will look when you make a GRN. This is the ordered quantity. You already received nothing and you have to receive 10. So you got 10 here, and for this, this is early delivery. So the remaining two pieces will be delivered before the delivery date. Now we ordered 20 pieces and 2 pieces are remaining. 18 units have been added for this item. Now you can see the status. This is partially received, not fully received, and partial here. Now, for example, if we receive the quantity, the remaining quantity we have, this is already we received 10, and this is we received 8 units, and the remaining units are shown here. So we can add the remaining unit, and if you want to go above this quantity, it will not let you go, so you have to receive the exact quantity. Now you submit receipt and you can see the remaining 2 units received only, not the 20 units, and now this is showing the PO is received fully. You can download that PO from here again, or you can download from here as well. Now you cannot cancel this PO. But if you make a new PO, you can cancel that and you can download the export CSV from here like this. You can see the items you just added, it's already there or not. Okay, so this is how you make PO in just 1 minute and you can send it to anyone you like. So now we have everything. We created an invoice, we bought some goods, we have some initial stock, and we created a purchase order, and they are reflecting in the inventory. We got 47 low stock alerts, and we have expenses. Now it's time to generate a profit and loss report. Now we'll simply click on the profit and loss report. We'll select the date from we want to generate the profit and loss and the date, ending date. If you want to include invoices and expenses, which I will, you can click this. If you don't want that, you can simply create the profit and loss report, but I want a detailed report, so I will add this and click on generate, and this profit and loss is generated. This is my company name, this is the report number, and the total sales for that period is this, and opening inventory, these are my purchases during this period. This is the value of my clothing inventory. This is inventory movement cost of goods sold, and this is my gross profit. Now we come to expenses. This is my expense and tax I paid and total expenses. Now output tax collected on sales this much, and I paid this much, and this is the refundable amount. Uh, Receivable aging as of 30, current 30 days, 30 to 60, over 60 days, there are no pending invoices. These are all paid, and this is the invoice detail, and this is the expense detail. So this is how in one simple click you can generate a profit and loss report. And these are for merchandising. If you prefer to keep frequently bought together items together, you can get guidance from this, and this is how you do that. And one very important thing for the integration I'd like to tell you, these are the APIs. Also you can manage the devices. If you want to log out all other devices, you can manage them, but since we do not have any other device, so you can't do anything about it. So this is how you can create a API key. If you know about it, for the integration process you need this. You can just make your API key in seconds. You have to copy this. Okay, so now we have to show you how you can replicate. This is the test scenario file I made for you. Now I will replace this API key with the API key we generated just now, and then you can see the magic. We will copy this command from here and run it in our terminal to create a product. Okay, We'll go to in our terminal and we will see what it says. Okay, the product created. You can see in the webhook site that this product is really created. This is the webhook site. You guys may know about it. So we are replicating the product we created by this, and our product ID is 4889. So we'll copy this and then we can see here. It's not yet reached. Let's see this one. We are now simulating a sale. This is the product ID created. Now you can see the stock for this product is updated. The new stock is 0. We minus 10 pieces from this. So we added 10 pieces. This webhook too we added. So this is the SQ. We mapped through SQ. So we remove this SQ. So the message is very clear that the new stock is 0. So why it's not coming here? Anyway, so this is the success message we got from here. The product is created. Now we can create a sale invoice. This is the same sale invoice 4889, our product. Now you see there is an error. Why there is an error? Because the product number is wrong. So we will use this product 4889 and you can see the invoice is going to be created. So I am just replicating a sale like a normal sale on Amazon or a Shopify store. We are replicating that. You will see why this happened again, because we do not have any stock. So you can see that product update is failed in real time. So it means that if you have a 0 stock, it will reflect on Amazon and nobody can make a sale in that case. So it is proving that you cannot oversell. Okay, so this is how you cannot oversell. If you have zero stock, so it will reflect on your platform, any platform, it will reflect. So this is the all-in-one inventory management, CRM, supplier management, expense tracking, and reporting team management software. You can use it free. You can make 100 invoices per month, and also you can add 2000 items free, and you can generate tax certificate free. So these are our core services, so these are totally free. Thank you very much for the watching. Thank you. Bye. If you want to add any services or you want custom services for your package, you can also have that.